You know, we think of the Dalai Lama as the great embodiment of compassion, but he said he got that from his mother. And I think that women naturally have a sense of compassion because of their sense of interconnectedness and interdependence, which has a lot to do with being mothers. To me, the Divine Feminine is really the connection of spirit and matter. Historically, spirituality has split spirit and matter, with the divine as transcendent and matter as what is not spiritual, has created the idea that you can use and abuse women and nature. Women in nature have been tied with matter, and the origin of the word matter is mater, which is mother in Latin. And so when we actually access the Divine Feminine, it means that we have a sense of embodiment itself as sacred, which means all of this is sacred. There isn't a divine up there and out there. It's here. It's in us and in our bodies. And because women experience birth, there is a natural correspondence and connection with nature. The Divine Feminine is linked to compassion, because if you've had a child, you love each one of those children. And some may be problematic and some may be easy, but each one of those children, you know, and you carry that child under your heart. You're going to have a level of patience and compassion that you wouldn't necessarily have had you not have that intimate relationship in which you have invested a great deal. And this also connects women to peace, because if you've also had that relationship, are you going to just send that child to war after what you put into them? Or anyone else's child? You'd be much less likely to do that. The Divine Feminine has had a sort of acceptable form as the peaceful, loving, maternal figure. But what I talk about in my book is that there are other aspects, and one of them is the fierce feminine. And this is what we're seeing now in the Me Too movement, and Time Is Up, and also the Women's March, and just what's happening with women. Now we're seeing a different face of women. But the beautiful thing about it is that even though it's fierce, there's humor in it, there's joy in it, and it's not aggressive. So we had 5 million women and their allies marching in the Women's March, and no incidents of violence. 7 different continents. That's pretty amazing, and yet there was fierceness and there was anger there. But it was an anger that was carried with a certain joy and peacefulness, actually.